Good evening, team. This is Swapna. I'm one of the admins from ThinkSabio. Thank you for taking out your Thank you for taking out your time and joining this session on the weekend too. Of course, weekend is a relaxing time for everyone. Even though you took out your time and allotted your time in learning the products and the product features about ThinkSabio. You know, I believe so many from here know that why ThinkSabio started, how ThinkSabio started. But assuming that we have new joinees too, I'll give a quick intro that how did ThinkSabio started. Okay, back in already our founder Sai has shared. I hope you're seeing my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope our founder Sai has shared many times that back in 2000 he has invested into stocks and he got losses, and then he thought that okay, this stock market and this stocks is not my cup of tea, and I never going to invest here, and that he thought that, and again in 2018 just now you are seeing one article on my screen. He came across this particular article, and he got stuck at these numbers. Some This article is about some top 10 hedge funds. They made some billions in stock market. In particular, this particular amount per hour, 190 to $2,000. Then he thought that per hour, how come these persons are earning this much? And there the thought of ThinkSabio was born. And there he read this article and he went ahead and read who is this James Simons. And he came to know that he is one of the successful investors in the stock market. And then he went ahead and learned about his portfolio holdings. And then he got a thought that when he is making money, or if you go down, we have few more people made some amount. When these people are making money, why can't we try, and why can't we follow those successful investors, and why can't we replica their investments, and why can't we learn from their investment? That's how the thought of ThinkSabio was born, and that's the reason ThinkSabio was built this day. Then he tried to explore different websites related to stock market, be it Finviz, be it Fintel, and Whale Wisdom. And there the thought came and how these guys are getting the data. And he thought that it's very confusing, or it's not that easy to understand for the people who don't have. Sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry to hold. I thought of mentioning one thing before I started the session. Actually, this session was planned by Dhananjay, but due to some technical issues and he has some internet issues at home, he couldn't make this up. So I am taking this session for today. Actually, I wanted to say it in the beginning itself, but I forgot. My apologies. Yeah, I'll continue. And then he thought that it's not that easy to understand. Then he thought that okay, let's bring it everyone easy way to understand. So those people who don't have even a college degree, or a common person who don't have sufficient knowledge about stock market also, our report should help them in making right, in picking right stocks, in making right investment decisions. That thought, in that way the ThinkSabio was built, and thereby he deep dive into how where can we find this hedge funds data, how these trades are reported, and then this is built. Here we need to know few things about stock market. Here one thing we have to know about is SEC. SEC is a governing body. These trades, whichever trades that is happening, like how do we pay IT, in the same way, the hedge funds also, they have to report SEC when they buy or sell any transaction. When they be it a buy, be it a or sell, if they do any sector, any transaction, they have to report this to SEC. It is a basically it is a governing body. So these people will report to there, and from there we'll fetch this data and we'll provide the in this tabular format. And we have some rules and some rules and regulations for this to file. For example, assume that if I buy in any company or if I sell in any company, do I need to file a filing? Yeah, definitely no. Oh, there are some regulations. What are the regulations? Mean any institution or any individual whose portfolio value is $100 million, they have to report. They have to report to SEC. And less than $100 million need not to report on a daily basis. But these people, those who are managing $100 million under assets, they have to report to SEC. Okay, for that also we have two types of filings, daily filings and quarterly filings. Daily filings means if any investor buys more than 5%, buys or sells more than 5% in a company, they have to report within 1 to 10 days of their purchase. Or if they sell, even it applies for both buys and sells. Within 10 days, they have to report to SEC. So those are called SC13D by G reports, which we are sharing on a daily basis in our stocks group. If anybody is in our group, yeah, they'll come to know. Those transactions we'll share in our group. And one more thing is, and one more quarterly basis, they have to file each and every stock they are holding in their portfolio, be it a 1 million, be it a 10 million, be it 20 million. Yes, they have to report on a quarterly basis. Though those we are called 13 FHR filings, and we can see their holdings in their IR report. That's what we are talking about: Q1 data, Q2 data, Q3 data. And the timelines for this quarterly report is 45 days after the quarter ends. For example, Q1, Q2 ended this April, May, June ended. We'll get the Q2 data by July 15th, and then we can be able to see their portfolio holdings. And one more rule for applicable for insiders is any insider, be it a CEO, vice president, financial officer, within the company person, if they buy or sell their stake in their company, they have to report within 1 to 2 days of their purchase, so that any mess up don't happen, or they can't manipulate the price of the stock or the movement of the stock. That's the reason they have only 1 to 2 days of the timeline of their purchase. Those are the insider transactions which we can see in our insider reports. So we have in our website, we have in the reports tab, we have this daily tab. If you can see here, uh, here you can see the insider transactions here. On a daily basis, we'll get. So we have daily filings, quarterly filings. Those two reports we have, and that's the quick introduction of how when should they file and what are the criteria for these filings. Based on that, these reports are built in a easy way to understand. First, let's go. Just we talked about SC13D by G, right? This report is based on 5%. Whoever purchased 5% or more, yeah, those have to report. And yes, definitely these particular transactions as well. If you see AM stock, we got so many sector Tindi transactions around 1 year ago of that time frame, when it is around $2 something, if I'm not wrong. And then after a 1 year of time frame, it bought around, if I'm not wrong, $40, $30, I believe. Definitely these particular transactions within 10 days, they might show this purchase even in their quarterly filings also, right? Why a particular investor or a particular individual will show that much interest allocating 5%, buying their 5% stake before a catalyst or before a catalyst or before year, means it means that they might be anticipating some good news regarding that, or else they might see some potential in this. They are believing this company is going to be better in future, so they are taking these steps. This particular sec 13D transactions, if you observe, for example, if you see Baker Bros advisor, some transaction happened, it definitely makes a move, at least some 2 to 3% most of the times. If market doesn't support, or else that particular day any news came or any crash happens, that's a different thing. But any famous investor like Baker Bros, Bailey Gifford, if you observe, uh, they'll make some percent move, at least 2 3% within 10 days time frame, 1 month time frame. If we keep in watch list and if we follow this famous investors or famous institutions has definitely value. So this particular report adds value, tremendous value here. Yeah, here you can see, I'll just walk you through how to use this report more efficiently and how to explore this report. Yes, here as you can see, you can see here the institution. Institution means the person who bought or who purchased, who made this transaction, and this symbol is nothing but which to which company they made this transaction. For example, Baker Bros, Hook, and which time we got this transaction, and the institution counts, Q4 overall institution counts, how many are there, and Q1 how many are there. And thereby here, as the column name says, it's percentage counting. And here sec 13D transactions. Here if you see this number, 2 represents, we got 2 transaction in this quarter, means Q2 quarter. Why? Because we just got Q1 data. We didn't get Q2 data, right? So only Q1 data, only Q2 data. If from April on, we can see how many transactions we got. Those list you can see here. And then the current price, how many shares they are holding in previous, current, and it goes by shares in. This self-explanatory, you can explore. And this approx transaction value means, as you can see, as I told, within 1 to 10 days they have report, right? This approx transaction value is based on last 10 days average price, and we calculate based on these shares. That approx, for example, if they approximate, okay, 1 million, for example, see Baker Bros, they invested 1 million. It's just approx. We are not sure about this value, but it's an average approx invested value. Okay, 1 million. These guys invested 1 million in this particular company. That means they are anticipating something. Might be Hook has some upcoming catalyst or upcoming data coming. If not in this 10 days, 1 month, maybe the next week, maybe the next month. If we keep in watch list and if we follow the price action, yes, in a short term, we can definitely take a chance here. Yeah, that way we can explore this. And the column names also, as the column names, yeah, it is pretty easy. And this high-low columns means, after this particular transaction reported, what is the highest price it have moved and what is the lowest point it have went. That's this column represents. And here we are giving filters, and there as the tab says sector filter, YTD filter, 5-year filter, minimum price, maximum price, and you can filter out based on your criteria, and you can play around here. And then here, if you go, here we have buy symbol report. Here we are showing last 1 year data. Means, for example, today 15th June. If you go back to June 15, 2023, based on symbol, how many transactions we got in that particular year. For example, here if you see OP 58, we got SYRE, we got 25, ZRPN, we got 22. In that way, it goes on. And one more report in this particular tab is all transactions. All transactions means, uh, here now we saw buy symbol report. First symbol, how many transactions we got. But here, each and every transaction that got reported to SEC in the past 1 year, each and every transaction you can be able to see here. First of all, just now we saw Hook, right? Hook. Okay, if you want to see any transactions here, In last 1 year, you can see here.
କଣ ସପିଂ ଯିବୁ ବୋଲି ଯା ଡାଲି ମୁଁ କାଢିଦେବି ତୁ ଗଲା ବେଳକୁ
There's a park over there.
ସେ ପାର୍କ ଟା ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଭିତରେ ଯାଇପାରିବାନି ଗଲେ
There is one, no? Yeah. Yeah, all transactions you can see here. And here one more transaction is latest top buys and sells. In this particular, yeah, you can see the criteria also here. uh, from the period, it is from April. As I told, these transactions are based on from the time frame between April 1st to June 14th. Here you can see, as I told earlier, approx transaction value we are calculating, right? Based on the approx transaction value, recent highest transaction tops here. The recent highest transaction we got for CHT, and it is approx transaction value is 106 billion. Yeah, here you can see the top where the highest amount is getting invested, and thereby here from here also you can take a look and take decision further. And insider report also the same way. Latest insider report and buy symbol report, you can see in the past 1 year for how many symbols you got how many insider buys and insider sells. And then and again insider all report past 1 year, you can be able to see here the past 1 year transactions here. Okay. That's the thing. And just now we have discussed this particular article, right? If you want to see any investor portfolio holdings or any institution holdings, you can explore our IAR report. IAR, for example, Jim Simons Institution Renaissance. Yeah, if you want to see Renaissance portfolio holdings, yeah, you can come here. You can come to our IR report and you can see their portfolio holdings. Right now we are showing Q1 data. We didn't get Q2 data yet. Yes, like how you can explore. If you want to see Kathy Wood, yeah, you have to just give their institution name, Mark Management LLC, and thereby you can filter you can see what are the newly bought stocks in this particular quarter, and which stocks they have increased from previous quarter to current quarters. And here you can filter based on sector. If you want to know in how many technology stocks Jim Simons have invested, as if you can see here, Jim Simons, yeah, this in this particular quarter he have invested into 565 stocks. Yeah, and then here you can go to our sector in technology. If you want to know in technology sector how many stocks he invested, in energy sector how many stocks he invested. Yeah, you can check based on that. And if you want to see minimum YTD percent, yeah, you just want to know stocks that he invested which have minimum YTD percent. Yeah, you can filter based on that too. It minimizes your options in picking your stocks. Yeah, so yeah. If you see, we just got 79 entries, which have minimum YTD 20%. In that way, you can explore this IAR report. Yes, and if we go through our one more tab, symbols tab here. This tab particularly shows symbols related to all basically just now we saw IR report, right? It's an portfolio. It's basically about symbols. All if you want any symbols, brief description how many people invested, how many institutions invested into this, what's the price action last 10 days. Yes, yes, this is our individual statistical report, ISR report. Yeah, here you can see brief description. Okay, what does the company does, and what the symbol, what symbol it is trading, and the previous volume, current volume. As you can see, the table names itself. Here you can see the recent news. Here counts, institution counts is nothing but just know how many people in how many basically how many institutions or hedge funds are invested into this particular stock. Separate table for institution counts here, 295 earlier in the previous quarter and 325 in the current quarter. And then the price history of this, how this price history over the years, of which sector this is belonging to, what is this possible growth, 52-week high, what is this particular stock 52-week high, low, and regarding this price history. And here you can see the all the past previous 10 days price detail in the past previous, how did it move. Here you can see. And then you if you go here, we have the last 10 weeks moving averages. And then this is one more unique feature. If you see this one particular table, you get, of course, while picking stock, we have many factors. We will consider many stocks, but to get a glance at one go, or else to get an idea of how many people are believing in, why, because these people have millions of dollars in their portfolio, right? For example, in this particular stock, 325 people, they have some millions of portfolio they are holding, right? Those many people are believing, means yes, they are believing something this company might do, or it might progress in future. So it gives us some. And if you see from the past quarters also, here you can see 9 quarters of data, almost 2 years. 2 years from past 2 years, each and every quarter, the members are believing in, and the shares are coming in, and they're putting their money. Some because why? Because they're seeing some potential in this particular stock. Sai believes me, if 90%, 80% of the students in a class write the same answer, they can't go wrong, right? It's law of averages. Out of 100 people, 80 people can't go wrong, right? At least there is a possibility of assuming that this might do good, or the answer might write correct. That's why the students who are poor, or whose IQ is low, they always try to copy the top students. The same way here also. They are proven successful investor in the stock market. We are just trying to not copy them. We are just trying to follow their way, and their ways of investing, and we're simply trying to follow their mantra. Yeah, here you can see the shares, how the shares by quarter, how they increase. And this table definitely gives you some knowledge about how the stock is performing over the quarter, what's the price action. And there here you can see the top 10 hedge funds. Top 10 hedge funds means I showed a CNBC article, right? In that article, you can see 10 hedge funds stock, 10 hedge funds list. Those 10 hedge funds, we have listed separate table for the top 10 hedge funds. Here you can see out of that top 10 hedge funds, how many invested into this. Okay, in this particular stock, out of 10, only 4 out of them have invested this. So here we have separate table for top 10 hedge funds. And here, if you go top 10 institution is basically based on the highest shares they are holding, or highest percentage they are holding in that particular company. So if you see this particular ON stock, this David Michael, he owns highest number of shares in this particular stock, 57 million, followed by FMR LLC, 28 million, followed by 21. Yeah. The top 10 institution table represents basically the highest shares they are owning in that particular company. Here we have different columns. Yeah, by column name, yeah, you can easily understand. And here also how much percentage of invested. David Michael, he owns 17% in this company, and this present market value. And then goes the allocation. How much percentage they allocated from their portfolio to this particular stock, and then what is their AUM here as the column shows. Yeah, this is our ISR report. Here you can find any if you came to know about any company by anyone, or else if you came to know about any news. For example, on a day-to-day basis, we can see so many stocks are moving. Uh, and if you get any one licensing news or one FDA news, so basically regarding biostocks, yes, you can just come and take a look at our ISR report, and you can see who are the famous investors in them, who are the 10% owners in them. Yeah, definitely. If famous people, for example, if here in India, if you consider Tata is there, Adani is there, if you see their companies are progressing, and if they are investing in some company, there might be some value, right? We can just at least we'll have some assurance. Okay, these guy invested into this particular company. Okay, this might do good, or this might have some value. In that way we can see, and then we can might be take a chance for a day trading, or for a short term of notice. And that's our ISR report. You can quickly come and check. And the other report is trending stock report, daily, to keep you updated on a daily basis. You can get emails also daily at 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. We are sending emails just to keep you informed. So what are the stocks moving in a day-to-day basis? Yeah, gainers represent. Here we have segregated into two parts. Penny, below penny stocks you can see in penny gainers, and above $1 stocks you can see in gainers, followed by decliners, penny decliners, and then high volume stock. These gainers related news, yes. As soon as we get, you can see in our trending stock channel in Telegram, and then in stocks groups also our team members are sharing news. Followed by, you can come here, and then you can check the institution, how the institution performed from previous quarter to current quarters. Is there any recent buys from any recent famous institutions? Recent now, yes. Quickly you can come in this to trending report, and you can see the how the volume moving from the past 200 days, how is it performing, and then how many hedge funds are present in here, and then it helps you definitely in taking a chance. And then this high volume represents, yeah, as you know, right, high volume stocks in that particular day. And this 52-week high tab shows the stocks at any point of time in that particular day. If a stock hit a new 52-week high, it falls under this criteria, and you can be able to see this report. In this report, the same goes with 52-week low also. If a stock hits new 52-week low in that particular day, yeah, it will be visible in this report. And here we have indexes. Yeah, if you want to see only for S&P 500 stock gainers, yeah, you can see here which stocks are gaining in that particular day in that index. Yeah, Adobe, yes, in that day, yes, Broadcom, and then Netflix, are now, etc., etc. Here also you can see here also filter. If you want to see the stocks which are trending from the past 4 5 days, yeah, you can apply here filter. Okay, I just want to see the stocks which are daily in trending since 10th. That means 5 days back. Okay, since Monday, I just want to see the stocks which are trending daily. Yeah, you can apply the date filter, and if you see, yes. LGVN tops the list this week. Okay, it moved almost from $1 to $3.47. That means $227 percentage. Yeah, it was the highest, followed by KVL. And, yeah, it goes on. And we have another report, comparables report. For example, let's assume that we are doing a shopping, and we came to know about two particular phones, or be it a car, be it any gadget. We came to know about two, and we are confused between two, which is good. which is good between these both, we definitely do a comparison, right? What are these features, those features, battery backup, etc., price, all we compare, right? In the same way also here we are providing comparison symbols report where you can see. Okay, let's do bio VKTX and then GPCR. Okay, you just want to obesity related stocks, both are, yeah, you just wanted to pick stocks from these two stocks, and you are confused, and just you want to see how the institution counts shares are performing over quarters. Here you can compare your stocks. Here you can see how what is their price, their 52-week high price difference is how much, and their possible growth is percent. Here you can see the shares, how overall the shares are increasing. For example, if you see VKTX here, in Q3, the shares, overall institution shares are 26 million compared, now it is 79 million. Obviously, it is increasing quarter by quarter. Of course, in between reduced, I believe. No, it didn't reduce. 74, 77. Yeah, here 1 million reduced. Yeah, but overall it is increasing quarter by quarter. And here head shares also, you can see here how the head shares are performing. Then you will get an idea. And GPCR, I believe it lately came after VKTS. It is came an IPO, I believe Q1 23. It's been 1 year. Okay, then you will compare how many institutions are present in this. What is this data? What is their live cash? Okay, which institutions are present in this? Here and here also. Here after seeing here you. Here you can see rank one, yeah, based on our institution data or institution shares, yeah, VKTX obviously it come under rank one. Why? Because 4 out of 10 hedge funds have invested into this. And then if you see the overall shares has been increasing, and that way you can compare here, and then you can do further research. You can go back and see who are present in that particular stock, who are famous people present in that stock, and it helps in you in taking decisions. Yeah, here one more report, weekly gems report. Yeah, one more important report, weekly gems. Yeah, weekly weekly gem shows the stocks, which stocks are continuously going up on a weekly basis. For example, if you see KAVL, ASTS, it is going from 5 weeks. When it actually started on 10th May. 10th May, the beginning price is at 2.26, and now the ending price is 10.22. Yeah, in that way. Okay, since 5 weeks it is going up, and it gave returns 352%. Yes, we have number of stocks, right? Picking stocks from on 1,000 stocks. Yeah, with this help of this report, it definitely minimizes our options, and we can use filters, and we can play around, and out of your options will become less, and you can explore this report, and then you can go back to the, yeah, whether any year came up, whether any news came up recently, why this particular stock is moving from 5 weeks. Maybe if we got in second week, third week, yes, we might have take a chance. And this the remaining 2 week run, yes, we have fetched some results, right? If we tie up with the news, if we tie up with that current trend, definitely we could have we could have caught it, and we could have made some returns. ASTS, I already shared in group, I believe. Yeah, that way you can filter this weekly gems reporting, and you can see stocks which are at least minimum 2 weeks going up, and then the price is above $5. You can see the criteria here also, and and this is weekly report. Here you can filter weeks. Okay, if you want just stocks which are going only 6 weeks, yes, you can get. You here 5 weeks you can go get, and same way. And then one more report is uptrend report, daily uptrend report. Here we have two, price and volume. Price and volume defines everything in stock market. Yeah, here you can see stocks which are continuously going up, both price and volume since 5 days, since 4 days. Okay, how if we have, yeah, we have only one stock which price and volume goes going up since 4 days. Why? Because volume continuously won't go up, right? It will come down, go up. Yeah, grow. Okay, if we dig deeply, why this GROV, both price and volume going up, any news coming, events coming, yeah, we can see further and yeah, 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 that way. Here you can see the same way. So across all report, you will see that institution count shares. So making it easy and available for everyone rather than going to their ISR report every time. On a quick glance here, you can see how the shares are there, how many people are present. That way it is easy to make decisions, right? That way here you can see here this daily price, each day the closing price is above the other. For example, if you see the 10, it closed on 1.53, the next day 1.57, 1.9 followed. Yeah, each day the closing price should increase from the previous day's price. That way, in that way only you can able to see them in this report. And just now we saw that both price and volume, and here daily uptrend price only use if only you see only the price going up here. Okay, I just want stocks that are going up continuously since 4 days. Yeah, you'll get 4 days here. If you see here, we got 50 entries, and if we go by technology, if we go by sector filter, yes, definitely our choices will become, yes. If you see, we got only four. Okay, why these four are moving? Okay, FICO software application, yeah, it's moving. Note is moving that way. And okay, I just want to see 3 days how many are going. Oh, so many. Yes. Yeah, that way we'll know okay which stocks, and thereby we can add to watch list and we can track them. Yes, I'll keep $5 and then let's see another sector, consumer defense. Oh, no stocks. Continuously 3 days. Okay, healthcare. Go to healthcare. Okay. 5 days. Yeah. 6 days. These are the stocks that are moving. Okay. Yeah, that those are daily uptrend stocks. In the same way, you can check the downtrend too, which are continuously falling from particular days. Yeah, if you want to see the stocks which are continuously going down since past 7 days, 8 days, yeah, you can come out here and you can, for example, yeah, Pfizer, if you can see, yeah, it is going down from past 7 days, which is 8%, 6.8. That means 7% down. mRNA2, LB2. Yes, you can see the list of stocks that are continuously going down here. Same as uptrend and same as uptrend, downtrend also we have both price and volume. Here, if you want to see the stocks which are continuously going with volume, yeah, you can see here and here weekly uptrend. That weekly jumps means uh, actually that the previous week's close need not to be higher than the current week close. This is here, this particular weekly uptrend report is based on the average price of that week, but it's not based on the average price of week. Here, the 5 days price is taken into consideration and taking by average, yes. That way, this particular report is calculated. And if you want to see stocks going up since 4 weeks, the default report shows stocks that are going since 4 weeks up. Yeah, you can see the coin going since 4 weeks and it gave 20% so far. ELF is going up 4 weeks. Yeah, in these big companies, we can take options too, as the trend formed, right? If it is going up more than momentum is building, 4 weeks continuously going up, for by following simple support and resistance, also we can take chance, right? FLR, yeah, only 67 entries out of 1,000 stocks. Only we have 67 options only here. Out of the 67 entries, also we can filter using our filters. We can play around. Definitely, it will be easy, right? Simple way to understand rather than dumping the data. Here in a tabular format, you can be able to see all the reports, and thereby you can do your little research, and definitely thereby you can take chance. And one more report is here, all symbols report. Here you can see each and every symbol that have in our database or any stocks related. Each and every report here you can see, and thereby you can filter out your after any new quarter data comes. Yeah, you can come here and you can play around. You can actually dig or select from new quarter data also here. Why? Because here each and every stock it will you will be able to see here. For example, if you want to see any sector related, okay, I just want to see energy sector, which institutions have increased minimum share percent, they have increased 20%, and a minimum count change should be 10%, and I want minimum price should be 5%. Okay, if you apply these all filters, definitely, yeah, your options will become less. When the quarter data comes, people also will actually, not to say rush, yeah, people also will be enthusiastic, right, to see what are these famous investors or famous hedge funds. That's the reason the stocks move very fast when the data comes. For example, SOUN, as soon as we got news that Nvidia got invested into this, wow, it moved right like anything. The same goes with RX, Nvidia, in one of the Nvidia invested stock. Definitely, this investment, when we got the data, it definitely helps us. That way, you can come here and you can filter out based on your price you want, based on minimum percentage change you want. And here you can go to previous quarters also. Here by default you can see only 2 quarters, but if you go back, you can see up to 12 quarters, I believe. Okay, 12 quarters. In overall the 12 quarters, how the institutions are believing in here, how many people are increasing here. Yeah, you can see that way here, both institutions and both share percent also here you can be able to see here. Thereby you can play around, your choices will become less. And one more report from the symbol tab is moving averages report. Yeah, we will listen. We'll be able to listen, right? Moving averages definitely adds value. EMA crossovers. Yeah, that way, that technically, yes, here you can see NVIDIA, what is this day moving average, and what's the current price of that particular stock? What is the percentage into that day moving average? And according to 5-day moving average, what price it should be? What is the price now? And what is the percentage change? And 20 DMA, 50 DMA, 100 DMA, 200 DMA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That way you can explore moving averages report here. That's all about symbol tab, guys. We'll explore few more reports in another tab. Yeah, we have a few questions, it seems. Let's go to our chart session. Let's see our chart. Okay. How to know which investor have which institution name? Sunil. Hi, Sunil. Thanks for your question. Yeah, we can simply Google it, Sunil. For example, if I came across Jim Simons, if you see Jim Simons institution name, yes, you can get it. If I want to know Bill Ackman's, yeah, just we can Google it. Bill Ackman's institution name. We will get it.
So my question is, yeah, so this is one thing. There are so many investors in the US, right, or in the world. How to
Right.
know which top 20 I should follow?
Which top 20 you should follow? Yes, that's a good question. Yeah, in biotech, we do follow. Sai actually shared a few of Baker Bros, Perceptive Advisors, and few of them. Yeah, I want. If you want, I can share you the list. Few of them are there. No, Perceptive Advisors, Baker Bros, and then top of my head, Vivo Capital Adventures. I'll share you the list. Actually,
Thank you.
yeah. And few more we will be able to listen in news, etc. Deep Track Capital, Coromant Capital, Darwin Global, Sofinova Investment. These are good at biotech. And coming to other, we will be able to listen, right? This particular investor invested and they got some good returns, right? In that way, we'll come to know about famous persons. Why Warren Buffett is famous means everybody knows why, because his investments proved right. If you come across any such investor name, you can simply Google it and you can pull their IAR from our web. How to find list? One more question. How to find list of companies where investor counter is increasing for last 2 to 3 years? Yes, I'll show that. Yeah. Here we have one report called Ultimate Reports. Okay, the path is here you have to go to quarterly report, all institutions and ultimate reports. Here the report itself says report of all institutions count consistently increased. Here you can go back to 12 quarters. Filter out the quarters, how many quarters you want, and then you can select here whether you want only count increased or whether you want only shares increased or you want both. Okay. Okay, then if I want both, yes. Only from past 12 quarters, only two, TOST Toast and IMCR. Only in these quarters continuously increasing both shares and counts. Here you can get the list. I hope this clarifies your questions, Sunil. Naveen K, can you show the path of where do saved reports exist? Saved reports, actually, Naveen, I didn't get your question exactly, but recent visit you can see here in the search tab itself. Your recent visits you can see my recent searches and my saved searches.
So my question is,
Yeah.
like, if you open any of the report,
Okay.
and just add some filters.
Okay. Okay. I got your question. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I got your question, but you can just here in your recent searches you will get it, but you can't save that filter search. Definitely, we'll add it in our watch list and we'll make you in the near future.
Okay. Only
Yeah.
one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of selecting the symbols, okay, can you select
Okay.
any of the report?
Okay. Means any
Or
up
or or
and
yeah. Click on the tab. Okay. Up. Reports.
price.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want me to click on the reports tab?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Which report you want me to open?
Yeah. Any of the report.
Okay. Okay, let's go to training.
I see
Yeah.
the option of save report. Okay, but I think it's not coming here. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, here my saved searches. Here you can see.
Okay. Okay.
Here, right here.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Why it shows reduced by 34%? Amit P.
Yeah, you were showing ONON report, and there everything was showing everything is increased, but at the last it was showing reduced by 34%. So
Okay, 1 second, I'll check. Okay, yeah, I got it. Here, Amit, you are asking about at approx invested value,
yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah, this approx invested value is calculated based on this their quarterly price and the shares they have invested and the institutions they have invested. Might be when we calculated this particular, for that quarter it came 756 million. But investment wise, no, it in this particular quarter it has only 43 million, so it is showing 34%. Got it?
Hmm.
Here, if you see 126, 154, approx 24 million shares got added. Right?
Yeah,
So, in that particular quarter, that 24 million shares into that quarter price, quarter average price, we'll take it and then we'll calculate it. So then we got 756 million invested by overall institutions for that particular quarter. But taking this quarter into consideration, when we calculated that share change into price, we got only 43 million. So compared to previous quarter, yeah, when we calculate the percentage, it got reduced.
so it compares with previous quarter only, not overall.
Not overall. It is calculated between Q4 and Q1. Here you can see the formula. Last 2 quarter shares difference into last quarter average price.
Okay.
For example, if you see here 154, 170, let's assume here 155, 170, okay, 16 million of shares. But if you take consideration this quarter, it 27 overall $27. But the previous quarter price here is $31, right?
Hmm.
So obviously when we calculate with 31, here 27, $4 it got reduced. And here, here we see 25 million shares got added, plus the price is also heavy. Here they have added only 16 million shares, but the price also became less. That way. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. If I need to find list of top 20, 30 companies today out of 200 or 500 stocks present in market, which criteria to use the list of top 20 to 30 best stocks? Yes, Sunil, we have different criteria here, Sunil. If you want to look for short-term investments or if you're looking for long-term investments. Okay, long-term investments, it definitely takes time. You should go to all institution report and then just know as we go back to 12 quarters, 6 quarters like that. Yeah, you filter out based on the quarters data and then you can apply your filters accordingly. But if you are looking for short-term trading or short-term profits, yeah, just go to this weekly uptrend, daily uptrend, and thereby you apply filters and you can choose between those reports.
No, so daily uptrend report which I get, right, that is
Right.
going in last couple of days, but we don't know whether it will continue to go for a couple of days or not, right?
Right. There comes our homework, right? Then we have to go to their ISR report. We have to look for investors, and we have to see if there is any news came out or if there is upcoming news coming. How the volume is behaving. All
Yeah.
these do definitely give some one. If one news comes, it definitely, yeah, if year come good, yeah, it is moving some 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? And
Yes.
it will move or not. Again, it's a probability. We never know, right?
Yeah, that part I got it. I understood that. So if I need to do some 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 6 month investment, let's say 6 months to 1 year. Now there
Yeah.
are so many reports are there in the tool, and this tool is really awesome.
All
Is it-
institution report, ultimate reports.
Yeah, but how to get, like, what criteria I should use? Just I want only top 20, 30 stocks. That's it. So what all things I should include? Because you explain like so many things. Okay, used
Yeah.
4 weeks average, moving average, this one price also use, count also use. But can you give
Yeah.
like 5 top criteria which I should say and give me the top 20 stocks? That's it.
Yeah, I'll say, but it definitely varies from individual to individual, right? Okay, I just want stocks between $5 to $50 only. That's my criteria.
No, that
You
is the
might
right
be,
criteria. I want best stocks out like 20 to 20. So which criteria I should use to find the best stocks?
yeah, minimum YTD filter you can use. Minimum YTD you can keep. Minimum 20% you can keep. Count, minimum 10% count you can keep. Shares you can keep minimum 10%. And price filter based on your criteria and minimum YTD, yes. And sector based on the current trend, yeah. If technology sector is moving, yeah, you can pick from technology. And if energy is moving, you can pick from energy. Yeah, which it depends on based on your sector you are looking for. Then you'll get options, definitely. Thank you, Sunil. Ali Sayed, how much of a delay is it between when an institution like Baker Bros reports to SEC and when does the website update based on SEC's latest information? Yes, Ali. If a person, Baker Bros or any institution, if they buy or sell below 5% or above, within 10 days they will report to SEC, and as soon as in SEC it is published, you can be able to see in our website.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Hedge fund and institutional investor both are same, Sunil, but this top 10 hedge fund top 10 hedge funds we are segregated based on that one CNBC article. You can be able to see the top 10 investors overall in the market. So for that only 10 hedge funds we have segregated to see only those 10 hedge funds investments. Both are same, both are institutional investors only. If stock is going up for last couple of weeks, how this tool can help to identify the stock is not manipulated stock so that we can avoid buying stock. Manipulated stock, yeah, that we can know with the news and with price movement only, Sunil. Can you use ISR and help determine buy or sell stock CALH? Amit, yes, Amit.
So I used ISR tool and entered Celsius Holdings CELH. So there it shows few, actually many of them have increased their position. And if you go scroll down and
Yes.
go to top 10 hedge funds.
Okay. Yes.
So yeah, here how do we determine whether to buy or sell?
Whether to buy or sell, completely we can't rely on one thing. For example, if you see here Deisha, he also one of the top 10 hedge fund, right? He believed strongly in this particular. I may think differently and you may think differently, right? This particular guy, he believed so much and he increased from 1 million 108 to 1 million shares, right?
Hmm.
This guy is believing so much here. And if you see here, Bridgewater, Red, Delio, he reduced by 68%. Maybe he might be profit booking, or he might seeing future potential. He thought that okay, he might got loss, or he might be profit booking. Okay, if you see here, he present from Q2 means 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, almost 2 years, right? Maybe he might be profit booking. He's reducing each quarter, each quarter, each quarter. We never know, right? It differs from individual to individual. And 2 sigma, he is believing again here. He also increased by 249%. And Citadel, he also increased. We never know, right? It depends on individual. And apart from this ISR report, how this company cash position looks like, and what is this doing, what business they are doing, are they business, is their business is profitable? These factors also comes into consideration, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Naveen, is there any report which gives us earnings report? Yeah, we are currently working on that, Naveen. In maybe in future time or coming future, yeah, you can see earnings in our ISR report itself. Upcoming year plus how the year or the quarters they reported. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all your questions. Thanks for taking out your time.